we are Cafe Tech Talk, and it's really clear to us how amazing technology can be by connecting people from all over the world, just as it connects us. But on this other hand, we also know that the misuse and overuse of technology can create unhealthy habits in teenagers and kids.
For example, I have a friend who was addicted to the technologies and he would steal his parents' cell phone at midnight while everyone's sleeping and playing video games and, like chat with girls. And this really dropped his grades and he broke the relationship with his family.
According to a survey that we sent to 4 different countries, this is a worldwide problem. And it's really important to state that we are not expecting to solve the world's problem, but we at least want to start by making a difference in Covenant Christian Academy.
Through my personal experience, both in and outside of my school, I've noticed that there's a lot of misuse and overuse of technology in the area. This is bad because it is causing unhealthy habits in teenagers, such as using technology when not appropriate or using too much technology. Our group feels called to do something about this because we want to train the next generation how to healthily and safely interact with their technology. We had the chance to talk with educators from Beverly Children's Learning Center, who informed us that they have even observed anger and irritability when certain children were asked to stop using their technology. One student, when asked to go outside, refused because all he wanted to do was play on his phone, and when he was made to go outside, he did not want to interact with the other children. All he wanted to do was go back inside and play on his technology. So we asked ourselves, who is the most influence on these children's technology use? The parents.
We are Cafe Tech Talk, and we are committed to giving parents resources and information with regards to technology as it relates to their kids. Through this, we hope that they will open up conversation with their kids about healthy technology habits and therefore create healthy technology habits within these kids and families. We plan to implement this through seminars. These seminars will serve coffee and pastries while informing parents on technology relating to kids. Topics covered will include monitoring apps that they can use for technology, social media, personal password and internet safety, and technology contracts. We want to make it very clear that we're not trying to teach these parents how to parent, but we want to give them the resources that they can make informed decisions with on technology. We're also not trying to reinvent the wheel here. There are so many resources online and elsewhere regarding technology and regulating technology. So we just want to pull those together into one seminar for parents to better understand it. In addition to this, with funding, we can hire keynote speakers, we can further advertise these seminars to increase their reach, and also provide food, which is the cafe portion of Cafe Tech Talk.
My school, Covenant Christian Academy in Peabody, Massachusetts, has already agreed to partner with us to provide classroom space, tables, tablecloths, chairs, and other things we need to get the classes up and running. The administration of the school has also showed lots of interest and agreed to continue the class after I've graduated high school. Following the success of our class at Covenant Christian Academy, we hope to spread to other vendors in the area, such as Beverly Children's Learning Center and churches in the area.
So just to have an idea, almost 90% of the parents surveyed from North Shore would be interested in a workshop like the one we are proposing. So our desire is to see a better environment where kids have real lives. And finally, with the right resources, we hope to achieve our goals by changing children's technology habits in around the world. And we are starting here in Massachusetts with Cafe Tech Talk. Thank you for your time.
Let's continue. Come on up. All right. Well, as a parent, I agree this is an issue, so thank you for tackling this. Very nice job on your presentation. You were all very, very clear. I like that you shared the speaking parts, so really nicely done. Explain a little bit about the how this is going to happen. So you said with funding that you would use that to hire speakers as well as advertising. So are you envisioning that you sort of put together a little curriculum and then is there somebody that's a core that leads this and then you just bring speakers in? How does it actually work? What do you envision it look like?
So we contacted the director for institutional advancement at my school, and she said that classes like these would usually run 4 times a year, and it would be first volunteer-led, but so we would have resources up on the screen, and volunteers would be leading it, other parents that are passionate about this topic, because there are parents in the area that we've surveyed that said they were passionate about it. And then following that, we can invite keynote speakers to come and give more detailed informational talks about the subjects.
Okay. So you're kind of coordinating the resources and bringing the people in and providing this venue for parents to talk and learn. I do think that, sorry, one more thing. Okay. I think you were saying that there are a lot of online resources and ways for parents to learn about these things, yet not all parents know all those ideas. So I think there's value in that consolidation of tips and tricks and technologies that parents might not know about. So I think staying on top of that will be really important. How would you stay on top of the latest and greatest from a technology standpoint?
So that's a great question. Technology is constantly moving forward, but part of what we were looking at, how we got the topics that we had up on the screen, those came from surveying parents what they want to know more about specifically. So the things that they're seeing their kids using and the things that they want to know more about. So by reevaluating that periodically, we can continue to make those changes as parents see the needs in their kids.
I think it's a great topic. I was at a conference recently, and they did talk about the use of technology for people every day is something new, and we're trying to figure out how that works. They actually related to the automobile. When the automobile first came out, it was very dangerous. People were falling off the back, there were no seat belts, just the glass and everything was different. And it took us decades to figure out the safety aspect of it. And technology is something that has a lot of benefits, which you can't do without nowadays, but also the negative side effects. So I guess my question might be around, you did talk about positive technology experiences. So maybe just elaborate what you would see as far as the positive aspects and how you kind of work with technology, or get folks using the positive aspect of technology.
So as Sil said in the beginning, technology is positive because it allows all of us to connect. So our group is made up of kids from 4 different countries, and we are allowed to stay in contact after we leave this place through technology, which is a very positive aspect of it. So remain in communication, but it turns negative once people start to overuse technology and then prefer to interact online rather than in person. So the positive aspects is that it connects all people, but the negative is that when overused, as everything in good economy, is bad.
I wanted to ask a little bit more about the markers of success. So beyond growth of the program, is that sort of the key marker of success for you? Are there other ways that you might measure whether the work you're doing would be effective or not? What are your thoughts on that?
So yes, the growth is a big, it is one of the larger measures of success, and how many people are coming and how much interest there is. And ideally, we would see kids using their tech less, but we are not telling parents how to parent. So the success would be parents feeling like they have enough information, and we could figure that out by doing more polling periodically, getting some feedback on the classes, and maybe readjusting if we need to.
If I may add, we also, when we surveyed parents, we asked them how many of them would like expert guidance regarding technology use and regulating their kids' technology use, and it was over 3/4. So there really is a need there, and as long as that's a continued need, and we'd love to go back and survey them after as well to see, have we met that need? Do they still feel like they need more information? So that would also be a part of measuring the success of this program.
And just to elaborate on that, the ultimate goal of these classes is to provide kids with healthy and safe habits when they use technology.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.